All right. Well, let's see who I can tick off with this trade. Here's mine for this week. The Bulls trade Robin Lopez, Cameron Payne, and Bobby Portis to Boston in exchange for Kyrie Irving, plus maybe a first or second round pick. I know. Wyse, you chastised me yesterday on the text message about this trade and said I was dreaming, right?
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
we're all dreaming anyway, okay? We're all dreaming anyway. So here's my basis for this. Kyrie just refused his contract extension in Boston, which means the Celtics are probably looking to move him for something if they can get it, right? I mean, they went so far in the playoffs last year without Kyrie to begin with. There's rumors that the Knicks or the Lakers might want him, but it's my feeling that Chicago might actually be a better landing spot for Kyrie long term rather than just chasing a ring for 1 year. So it's been rumored actually that the Knicks would team Kyrie with Jimmy Butler. That would go nowhere. Sorry, but it's just not gonna. That would be terrible. So we should do this trade instead. It would free up Robin Lopez, which would accelerate playing time for Wendell Carter Jr. We'd also be able to get some room for a max contract next year, if we take Jabari Parker off the books. And Bobby Portis probably looks like he's going to be wanting big money at the end of his contract, so he's probably not worth it. He's barely a starter. Campaign, everybody knows where that one already ranks in my book. So we wouldn't need him at all if we get Kyrie and move Dunn to the backup point guard to run the second unit. What do you think, Wyse? Besides the chastising.
I don't know. No, obviously this would be a no-brainer for the Chicago Bulls. Like, we would all love this trade. But, like, I got to be honest, like, I don't see it happening in a million years. Like, at least not in the trade. I do think Kyrie would come to Chicago, but it would be as a, like, free agent, or we have to give up a couple of our core pieces. You're trying to give them, like, Robin Lopez, Cam Payne, and Bobby Portis. Danny Ainge will never go for that. Like, that would be the first time they get robbed. You know what I'm saying? So something like this would obviously be a no-brainer for the Bulls, but it's clearly wishful thinking, Marcus.
Right. I've seen worse deals.
I got to agree with Wyse to 100%. I mean, are you kidding me? Not a million years. I mean, I don't even care if he leaves. There's no way the Celtics should be trading Irving if they got a shot at going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think we all agree they do, or to the finals. They're not going to trade Irving. He's one of the top 15 players in the NBA. I don't have him at top 10. That's one thing I do want to mention really quick, throw out there with this trade is I keep on hearing people always tell it, Bulls got to have a top 10 player or else they're not going to win a title. And that's not true. It's just not a fact. The Celtics don't have a top 10 player. Yeah. They have a very deep, broad team. But, I mentioned the top 9, and I'd rather have Lillard. I'd rather have Paul George. I'd rather have Towns than Irving. You can even possibly argue Oladipo or Porzingis over Irving. So the Celtics, their best player, they have a bunch of guys that are in, probably 12 to 40, and that's what the Bulls are, I think, building towards. They're building for another version of Boston, a little bit more offensive centric, and Boston's, deep team more defensive centric.